Hello, everyone. Hope you all are doing well. We're meeting after a long period, and as you know, like we already uploaded and we already went through a couple of SQL topics, and we have also uploaded those videos in the channel. And I hope you learned and you practiced those topics and well prepared now. So I thought, like, why don't I upload some videos on Snowflake now? Uh, what is Snowflake? Maybe some people heard and some people maybe never heard the terminology, what exactly the Snowflake is, right? Just like a SQL server, like we went through, we installed it in our desktop. If you remember the SQL server process, how we installed in our desktop, and then we use the SQL queries, right? So that means we just had to install the server in our machine. Okay. And that is also called on premises, right? So Snowflake actually is a technology which is offering cloud-based data warehouse for data storage. Okay. So Snowflake is not like how we install SQL. It's a cloud-based. Okay. With the help of this cloud-based technology, you can uh, create data warehouses to store data and also analytics purpose and a reporting purpose. But how to get this cloud-based Snowflake ecosystem to practice and to do some hands-on, like so that you guys come to know what exactly the Snowflake is. While going through the videos, I'll be explaining why Snowflake is very popular nowadays and what are the purpose and what the benefits. I think mostly it's popular recently from 2 or 3 years. Most of the companies preferring to go into Snowflake, and why it is very popular, we'll go through slowly. Okay. So first of all, I'll just show you how to get the Snowflake environment in your system. And Snowflake actually gives you 1 month free trial, so you can do all R&D in 1 month. So time is less, so you have to practice hard so that you get some idea about Snowflake. Most of the queries in Snowflake are similar to SQL. Some syntax are a little bit different. We'll go through over a period of time, but mostly whatever you learn in SQL, Snowflake also will use the similar kind of syntax or query. Okay. Uh, so let me show you how to uh, use that in our laptop, the Snowflake. So if you go here, if you see here, free trial, okay, and here also, suppose click anything, like I will go through. So if you go to the snowflake.com, you will see here a box for start for free. Okay. And the main benefit of Snowflake, even to learn Snowflake, in the site itself, you will get many resources. Okay. Quick start, documentation, hands-on lab training, certification. You can go through those things. So it's a data cloud, right? All those things you can learn from here as well, and then pricing options also. So as you are just going to have a hands-on, so go for the free, start for free. So what is cloud? Just I'll explain something about cloud so that you guys understand like what is that terminology cloud. So suppose I'm given an example, okay? The day-to-day example so that you can relate to it. In your mobile, you save videos, photos, PDF, and any kind of data in your mobile, right? You know that mobile is having a storage, right? 64, 128, like 256 nowadays, even 1 TB. So suppose your mobile is having less space, 64 GB only. So once you keep storing your photos, videos, documents, so over a period of time, your mobile will be full of space. You will hardly have some space left in your mobile, right? So what you can do nowadays? Nowadays, you can use what you can use. I know you already used, I think many of the people already use these options. Google Drive, right? you used to save your like additional like what photos, videos in the Google Drive so that you can use the storage of Google Drive, right? Google Drive gives you some free storage where you can store your photos, videos, etc. Even most of the people nowadays, what they do, they store the phone numbers, whatever phone number we used to save earlier in the mobile or SIM card, right? Nowadays, we used to save in Google. Why Google? So any mobile you use, like new mobile also, suppose your mobile died or your mobile got damaged, so you are purchasing a new mobile. When you purchased a new mobile, you do not need to manually type all those numbers or do not need to convert to SIM again. From SIM you need to transfer. It's not required. Just log in your Google account. Your numbers which are saved in Google account, it will be automatically visible in your the new mobile, right? So that is the concept of cloud. So where you are saving your data in the cloud, right? In the internet, in the network, right? You're not saving your data in your mobile because your mobile has a very less space, and nowadays the video quality are 4K, right? 8K. So nowadays people are using very big files, right? So it actually limit our mobile space. So we must use, and we have to use the online cloud so that we can store our data. So similarly, in nowadays, the organization are having lots of data. So uh, to manage those and to store those data in our uh, physical like storage, it become very hard because it needs lots of cost, security, maintenance, all those things. So what nowadays the company preferring to store the data in cloud, right? And mostly use the cloud platform where they do not need to install any kind of software in their laptops to run some query or codes. So that's the basic of why we use cloud, why we're moving to cloud nowadays. Okay, so suppose let's move to the topic. So once you click start a free trial, you can see like this page, start your 30 days free trial. Okay, gain immediate access to the data cloud, enable you mostly critical data workloads, etc, etc. So you will go through this. So first we will go through the setup process. So give your name. So I'm giving my channel name here. Okay, Technomis. Company name, email ID, company email ID. So I'm just giving my channel email ID. I'm giving the student. You have many roles, like you can select anything. I'm selecting student. Okay, click continue. So once you click continue, it'll show you a page where you can select Snowflake edition. So keep it by default enterprise. Okay, I'm keeping it enterprise. Then just checkbox, and here choose your cloud provider. Okay, we'll go through the cloud provider about cloud provider later on. So for now, I'm just clicking Microsoft Azure. Okay, so Central India, just default it came, so let it be. Okay, get started. So it will give you the next page, which actually is having some survey questions kind of things, like why are you signing up for a trial, training and certification. You can mention those things, personal development, then why, the simple basic questions. Okay, if you want to skip, then you can skip as well. So let me skip those things. So the next page, it will show you are now signed up. An email to activate your account has been sent to my email ID. It may take. Okay, thank you for your response, getting started. There is a video you can go through, virtual hands-on lab. Okay, I have lots of things you can go through those. Okay, so let me go to my email to check what kind of mail I have received. So I got this mail: activate your Snowflake account. Okay, so what it says, save this for later. Once you activate your account, you can access it at this account. Okay, once you activate. So congratulations on getting started with Snowflake. Click the button below to activate your account. Just click here and activate it. Once you click on the activate, it will open a new page where it will ask you, please choose a username and password to get started. So let me use my username this, and password I'll give, like, it should be minimum 8 digit, contain at least one number, 0 special characters, no special characters required, one uppercase and one lowercase letter. Okay, so let me give my password. So then once I click get started, so it'll give me a welcome pop-up message. Welcome to Snowflake. How do you want to start? Explore tutorial with sample data, load data to Snowflake. Okay, so you can start those things. Let me just make it small so that you can view it properly. Then there is a button called skip for now. You can skip as well. Okay, I'll just skip for now. So these are some sample, okay, admin account, all those things we'll go through later. Just uh, today we are learning how to set up our Snowflake, okay, Snowflake account to practice. And as this is only for 30 days trial, please do practice every day. Once you complete this 30 days like practice session, you will come to know the difference of like how the queries are different from SQL to Snowflake. It's not that much different, but you will have an idea how the cloud works. Okay, we'll go through. Uh, mm, so let me just show you quickly worksheet. Okay, so if you see these left side buttons, left side options, so you can see here projects, worksheets, Streamlight, dashboards, data products, monitoring, admin. Okay, so you can open, or maybe you can just click here SQL worksheets. If you click in the plus, it will give you SQL worksheet, Python worksheet. Okay, so maybe you were surprised to see Python worksheet. What is this? So here you can use Python codes also. Okay, you can use Python worksheet also to run the data analysis, okay, through the help of Snowflake. So suppose SQL worksheet. Okay, let me open SQL worksheet. So like this, a worksheet will open. See, select, it is an example. Select from table group by one. It's look like similar, right, to SQL. So it's almost similar. So you can, so you should have a database. Here the database will show. If you have a database, then everything will show here. Then in a database, what kind of worksheet? Worksheets are nothing but here you can write your Snowflake queries. Okay. So we'll go through the database, creating database and creating some queries in the Snowflake. So suppose in SQL Server Management Studio, we used to open from our start menu, right? So here you just, as it says, once you activate your account, you can access it from here. So just click here, it'll open your console login. See, it'll open your account. We have already set up the user ID and password at the beginning, right? So now I'll just log in and use the password. So see, once I hit sign in, it'll open me the page. And if you observe, see 2024. So just now I created an worksheet, right? So that worksheet already got saved here. See. Okay. And if you see for $400 or 400 left. So in 30 days, you can use $400 worth uses of Snowflake. You can go through and hit and try and learn all those Snowflake concepts. Okay. Fine. Then for today, we're good. So we'll go through in next class like about how we create database, or maybe suppose in what I'm telling, like in organization you will not be given a task to create database. Mostly this like uh, data infrastructure team will handle this. Suppose when you join a company, you will already have databases. Okay, already have databases available. There will be some access criteria through which you have to get the access to that particular database. So suppose I'm just giving an example. In database section, there will be many databases in organization, but you cannot view those databases until and unless you get access to it. So organization, your project level database, they will allow you to get the access only to your project level databases. And for that, you need to have the permission to use that. So once you raise permission in an organization, they'll allow you to see those databases in here. Okay, once you see the databases, you will have schemas as well in the particular database. So based on access and permission, you will see those. And on those database and views or tables, you can run your worksheet queries. You can open like this, your worksheet queries, and you can rename also this query. Suppose I'll rename our first code. Okay. And here you can use those databases you have access into. Okay. Suppose in my organization, I have 10 database access. So for this worksheet, what I am writing, what I am actually trying to analysis on which database I need to select the database. Suppose here, and I need to click the. Suppose let's see before winding up for today. Is there any table? Suppose this only, right? Schema. Suppose in this schema, is there any tables? Tables. Okay. See, there are lots of tables, lots of data. So I told you, right? Select star from call center. It automatically gives you, right? Call center. So, but for this, you need to select this thing as well. Suppose you have selected Snowflake. Similarly, like SQL. In SQL, you need to select those database, right? At top, master database or some other database, wherever the table resides, if you remember. Similarly, here also, you have to select the correct database. Suppose I am selecting Snowflake and Alert, and I'm running call center table. But call center table is not available in that particular schema. My call center table is available in sample data, where in my TCL, 100 TCL, right? Yes. So now if I run, it will give me the data. See, it gave data. So you have already tables also given, sample tables. Understood now? This is your database. See, and this is your schema. It says schema, right? And this is your another schema. Let me show you. So these are your schemas. Within schema, these are your view. If in this schema, there is no table, it's a view. Already we studied about view, what view exactly is in SQL. Similar concept in Snowflake as well. Okay, view is as based on some real table where they are not giving us the table access, just they have created some views for us. And if you go here, these are tables, it's written tables. Okay, so these are the data. So you can try like until the next class I upload, Till that time, you can try your SQL queries just to see what are working, what are not working. And you can post in the comment section if you need any query help, any query you ran after starting the free trial and it is not working. You can just post a question. Suppose now I am CC call center ID equal to 30. So you can see 29, 30, 31 equal to 30. If I run it, it will numeric value not recognized. Let me, or, okay, sorry. So you got the, you understood? So you understood what exactly was wrong? So I have selected CC call center ID. ID is something like this. The 30 actually, the numeric 30 is nothing but CC call center SK. Okay. Similar thing in SQL also we used to get this kind of errors, right? When you select a wrong column. So now if I run it, see all the 30 related rows will show you one row only. And the main benefit here, suppose if you see here, if you run this query, it will give you a query ID and query duration 407 millisecond. Okay. All those information you will get here as well. And we'll go through. Okay. We'll go through later on in more detail. For today, just you understood how actually we can use Snowflake. And I think you are pretty much comfortable now after seeing this kind of queries that you can easily learn it because you already have SQL knowledge, right? Okay, so for today, I think that's it. We'll meet again very soon. Thank you.